Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. If you're a Hales Bell, hello. So Black Friday rumbles on, and if you're not looking for discounts and anything, then that's fine. You can still look at what I'm showing you without worrying about whether you want a discount or not. But I am doing a Marks and Spencer haul featuring Calla Shoes. And they have got a promotion running from the 21st of November to the 1st of December, where there's going to be 20% off across their range. And with my code Helen5, you will get another 5% off, which is pretty incredible. Now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I love Calla Shoes, and they are virtually all I wear now. That's the truth. And they have really, right, let me rewind. So the lady who started the company, her name is Jennifer. I haven't met her, but she really seems like a truly lovely woman. And she has got pretty severe bunions on both of her feet. Now, I don't have bunions, that's not my problem. I've got lots of other problems, but that isn't one of them. And she was fed up with the fact that she couldn't find anything really lovely to wear on her feet. And as you get older, that's even more important than ever, because I think it shows in your face, you know, if you're, when I think some of the shoes I used to wear as a young woman, I am so lucky I haven't got bunions. My mum was really, really strict about us at school having Clarks or tough go-girls. Now that's a blast from the past. And I remember just praying for the day that my feet were no longer a 5, because in those days, that was the top size of school shoes. I mean, I laugh now, honestly, but I remember sitting there crying when Mum was choosing my shoes for me for school. I mean, those days have gone, haven't they? And I just was so happy when I didn't have to wear tough go-girls anymore, and I could just go into kind of sensible ladies' shoes. I mean, honestly, the things we worry about when we're kids is just so ridiculous. I'll just tell you a funny little story, actually. I was out with Hattie the other day. That's my granddaughter. She's 11, and we were in Primark, and I said, "Are you looking for anything? You know, would you like anything?" Happy to treat her to something. And we were in the girls section, and she said, "Oh, can we look in the boys section?" I said, "Oh, Hattie, you don't want boys' clothes again?" And she said, yeah, I don't want any girls' clothes. And I said, "Well, when my daughters were your age, they wore what I told them to wear." And she said, "Did they have shops like this then?" I said, "No, we just had a market stall in the village." I mean, honestly, how old do they think I am? But anyway, as I say, I've got this big haul from Marks and Spencer, and I will be showcasing my vast collection of Calla shoes. They are designed for people with bunions, but I have got wide feet. My 2 toes next to my big toe are longer than my big toe, so that makes that part of my foot wide. You know, the sort of end toe part of my foot is wider than it should be. So I can't wear super pointed shoes, because I did. And basically I pushed those 2 toes up like that all the time. And the pain I used to get on those joints where they were rubbing or fixed in that position, they have permanently damaged my toes, it's true. But with Calla shoes, my toes can have a little party down there because they're all nice and flat. And then a couple of months ago, I broke my little toe on my left foot, and that has made that foot wider because it looks like I've got a slug stuck onto the end of my foot. And I haven't had particularly inspiring messages back about that, because people have said, "Oh, my swelling never went after I broke my toe." And my sister said, no, one of my sisters said, "No, my toe's never gone back to normal." So, excuse me. Dry throat today. So I am doing this Marks and Spencer's, and I will be featuring Calla shoes, and I've got not even all of them lined up here, and I'll show you those. and then I will put on the dress or trousers. I can't even remember what's in the haul. It's a big haul, kind of with Christmas in mind, parties, lunches, whatever. If you've got anything nice to go to, there should be something in here that hopefully will inspire you. I can't remember what I ordered. The Marks and Spencer's website is down, so I can't see what I ordered, but they're all in there, so I can see what I ordered in the flesh, if you know what I mean. And hopefully it will all be back up and running, and I can put all the links in the description box. So as I say, I will put it in the description box, but Calla are having 20% off from the 21st of November to the 1st of December, and Helen 5 will get you another 5% off, and the link to Calla will be in my description box. And just as a favour to me, if you could use that link, it is an affiliate link, but that really doesn't make any difference to you whatsoever. But that lets them know that it's because of my channel that you've gone to them. And whilst I've got a fantastic relationship with Calla, they really truly are a lovely company. Oh, and that's one more thing I wanted to say. They are very generous with me, and I'm kind of very generous with them as well. But the young lady who started the company, I mean, she's not that young really, but everyone's young now for me. She won a competition, and she actually had an advert on Channel 4, a TV advert, which is massive for a small brand to get that. So I will stop yakking on and I will get on with the haul. This is the merino jumper that I got from Primark. £26, I think, pure merino wool, and actually it's really very warm. I'm feeling very warm, but that's partly because I'm running around. So I will crack on with the haul now. Before I change, I think I have shown you these on a have I shown them to you? Yeah, I think you've seen these slippers already, but these are my kind of house shoes more than slippers really, and they're just fabulous. They've got this hard sole, and they come in 3 different colours. They have been awfully popular, so if you want them, you better get an order in fairly quickly. I'll show you. I've just got them on with my jeans. But great, you know, you could quite happily go up the shops in those, couldn't you? Well, I would anyway. So, right, back to the video. And these are not even all of the Calla shoes that I am lucky enough to own. Boots, black, neutral, silver, they all come in a box like that with a dust bag and a measuring tape so that you can measure the widest part of your foot. They're very responsive to queries, and they really are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. As you can see, some of them are looking quite worn, but right, so I'll show you this dress. Now this dress is current stock, as in it's actually quite summery. So if you are going somewhere warm for Christmas, or you want this for next summer, you want something with a little bit of sparkle, you know, for a cruise or something, it is pretty. It's got these little gold flecks on, sheer sleeves, and then it's lined throughout. It's very comfortable. I've forgotten the price already, that was quick. If I do anything else while I'm, you know, getting ready to film, the price that I've just looked at pops out my head. I think it says £48. So, it's, you know, it's not cheap. I wish these sleeves were just a little bit longer. I don't like them. That particular part of my arm is not particularly comfortable. But it's a very, very easy dress to wear. Now, I think I'm going to put this on with a pair of black court shoes, but then I will take my tights off and put it on with a pair of sandals, because it will look very, very different when I do that. So I'll go and get the black shoes on. So I put my high court shoes on with this, and you can see that elevates the whole outfit. These are so comfortable. These are what I wore to my niece's wedding actually, and I was finding them all day. They don't actually do them in the suede anymore, but they do them in black leather. And they might do suede again, I don't know, but these are so useful. And because they've got the little platform in there, even though they're high, oh gosh, they've got mud on the heel, I should have cleaned that off. They kind of aren't terribly angled because of the platform. I mean, I'm not saying I want to stand up in them all day, but my toes aren't squashed, which is, you're halfway there, aren't you? So the balls of my feet will feel the pressure, but the toes aren't squashed. So I'm just going to whip my tights off. I better not do this on camera because I might fall over. And then I'll pop the, oh, they're beautiful, beautiful. I love these. Just bear with. Before I put them on my feet, I just want to show you them up close. Look at these, like snake skin. And they aren't actually, they're kind of, they're not mirrored exactly, but they've got a real sparkle to them. But again, your foot isn't at a terribly acute angle. It's just not too bad at all, really, and which is why I just loved these. So I'll pop these on and show you what they look like, and it will look very different. So I'll pop these on now, and my toes are completely comfortable in these sandals. There's nothing squishing them up at all, and they're so versatile, really, because they're kind of a black but with metallic, so it gets you through a lot of options, I think. So it looks very different, doesn't it? Once you go with bare legs and sandals, it gives a completely different vibe to the dress, and I really like it. Really like it. So that's the sandals. I have got some gold sandals as well, so I must try and find those. I think it must be in the bedroom somewhere. So I will find the next outfit and go with that. I really like this. This is £36, and you can see it's just a very simple little wine coloured cardigan with this nice detail on the collar. It's a large. I wanted it quite loose, and it is. And the skirt is metallic, £40. I think it looks fab with the sandals. I really, really like this outfit, and this would be so useful. You could wear this with jeans, you could wear it with black trousers, you could wear it with anything, and it just is that little nod to the season without it being kind of stupidly over the top, in my opinion. All of this is only my opinion, ladies, and you might hate it, because we've all got different taste, and there would be no point me doing this if we all thought the same, would there? So I think that's rather lovely. That's it with the sandals, and now I'm going to put on the loafers because it will give it a completely different look, but I think it will be a good look. Well, I like this. I think with the loafers, it gives it kind of a preppy look. And, you know, if you've got to walk far or go anywhere to travel, you know, that isn't just the car, if you're going on public transport or something, it is nice to have flat shoes on. I always feel more secure in flat shoes. And it's so funny how fashions grow on you, because now there is a real trend towards wearing little ankle socks with sandals and shoes. And I love the fact that you could wear socks. It's not against the rules now to show a sock with your loafers or your trainers, whereas a little while back that was really naff, and now it's really not naff, it's the opposite. We're naff for not wearing socks and things. So you could actually put a little pair of ankle socks on with these if you were brave enough, and all the youngsters would know that you were down. Anyway, what do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. It's got lots of, this is such a versatile skirt. I mean, you know, the ivory skirt comes out time and again, and this is just like the winter version of that. You could wear this with a cashmere jumper any day of the week. Well, I would. It wouldn't, I don't think it's only for celebrations. That's my opinion. I'm sure this is washable. Would be. Probably you've got to be a bit careful because the silver might come off. Wash it inside out. Yeah, it's machine washable. So happy days. And This one equally, you'd probably want to put it in hand wash. That's fine. Don't use biological enzyme detergent. But it's lovely, isn't it? Really nice. Really, really nice. Great for a lunch party or something, because as I say, you could just as easily wear this with jeans and these loafers or trainers and look the dog's doodahs. So I've got no idea what I've got to show you next because there is so much. So I popped this leather jacket on to kind of show you how you can make something that's kind of quite pretty and Christmassy, kind of give it that edge. And this is my lovely jacket from the Jackiet Maker. Do you remember my one I had a couple of years ago? This is my new one, and it's beautiful, beautiful leather. Just so soft, gorgeous. I'll put the link in the description box. It is quite snug on me, but I didn't want it loose because it's just to wear over dresses and blouses really, and mostly I would have it open. So they're great. They've got really lovely styles and measurements and everything you need. So you can see how well made it is. It's got lovely quilted line in the inside pocket there. It's just gorgeous. Inside pocket both sides actually, and pockets on the outside. It's just such lovely high quality leather. So I just wanted to kind of show you, because sometimes I think people who don't like kind of pretty, by doing that, wearing this with maybe the loafers and the jacket would bring it a completely different look. So although it might seem like, well, you know, I don't need to buy anything that's just for Christmas, you can chop and change things around. Now this little blouse has the camisole with it, and I think this was £38. Look at these buttons, just gorgeous. And I've got some Calla shoes on with it. It has got the elasticated sleeves again. This is very much an organza fabric. It's not kind of net. It is an organza. It's quite stiff, and because of that, it sits quite nicely on the top of the trousers. The trousers, I think this is 36 and the trousers are 46, I think. There are 16 regular. I put them on with the suede Calla shoes that have got more of a block heel. That's quite in now compared to the slimmer heel, although really I think nowadays anything goes. But with the black blouse and the black shoes, I think that looks really nice. These are so gorgeous, these trousers, and they're a straight leg, so they're easy to wear. They do have a jacket to match, but I didn't want a suit. I've got no need for a suit at all. And they are pulling a little bit here, but not overly. You know, I don't think they're... It's kind of weird, because when I pull them up like that, then that disappears. There is a belt loop, so maybe I just need to wear them a bit higher. Yeah, that kind of does the trick, so maybe it's a belt that's needed just to keep them up on my waist. But they're so comfortable. They're beautiful, beautiful velvet. Really high quality. And what did I say they were? 40 something, yeah, £46. But so versatile. I think they've got 20% off trousers at the moment. Maybe not when this video goes out, but you might get it through on your Sparks card. So they're really, 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 really comfortable. And I think they look super with the court shoes. And it's surprising because these look quite pointed, but my feet, kind of sitting on top of them, are accommodated quite well. They have got a little stretch panel in there for the bunion, which I think for me just allows my wider foot to sit quite comfortably and feel very happy. So I'll see what's next. So much stuff. I've got to sort that bedroom out. I mean, compared to the last time I showed you, that was nothing, believe me. Now this dress is £46. It's not for me, I have to say straight off the bat, but it's very loose fitting. This is a 16, and it has got a lot of detail in it with this kind of going on. It's a bit, I don't know, It's a bit, reminds me, I can't remember the singer's name, but it's a bit kind of, ooh. I don't even know what that was. I'm trying to think of the girl's name that I mean, but you know, but they've kind of got all their long hair flopping in front of their faces. But equally, you might love it. So I'll shut up. This is elasticated, it just pulls on, easy as anything. Now I put it on with the silver court shoes. I'm not sure they do these, but they do other court shoes that would work. You know, you might want to wear an animal print with these, or a gold, or sandals, or anything else. It's just a blank canvas really, isn't it? Just a black dress. It has got a lot of detail down here as well. It's got the similar malarkey that it's got on the sleeves, on there towards the hem, but it feels a bit to me. Sorry, M&S. I mean, obviously I've got a natural colour bra on, but a black bra would be fine with this. So it is a lot of fabric. It's not my cup of tea, but looks good with the label hanging out, doesn't it? But it is supremely comfortable, and you could wear it all year round. It's quite lightweight, it's quite easy to wear, but it's not for me. I don't think that's any surprise to you, is it? But yeah, so as I say, these are another pair of the Calla court shoes, the same style as the black ones, but in silver. And I can't tell you how comfortable they are. They really are. For a high shoe, they are very comfortable. Very comfortable indeed. So if you're looking for a heel, these do the job. You can wear them for hours. I saw this in the shop, and as soon as I saw it, I liked it. This is £55 and it's brown, and I think they're black. Little Devore flowers on here, so it's mesh. I mean, I know you can see my bra, but I would perfectly happy to wear a black bra. You know, I think that's fine. I kind of, you know, you don't want a great big wide bra strap, or else wear, you know, like a bright red bra or something to kind of show. And I'm going to pop this leather jacket on again because I think this will work really well with this. And this is in, I think it's maroon, but it almost looks like a chocolate brown. But because it's quite a slim fitting dress, and I've put it on just with my black court shoes, I think they're the Ava, and they've got the pointier toe. But yeah, that feels good. Who am I? That really gives it a different look altogether, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do now as well, I'm going to take this off because I'm warm indoors, but you can see how it just switches the emphasis away from this being kind of very comfortable M&S dress. I'm going to put black boots on with this now and see what that looks like, just to ring the changes. So I've put the black boots on now. They are ankle boots, and I probably would wear these with black tights, to be honest, so that there wasn't an obvious gap. I mean, the dress does come down to the top of the boots, but Katie and I are going up to London to meet Grace for our annual day out, and I think this would look really nice with the boots and with the leather jacket. Of course, it's weather dependent. I like it when I see other girls or women wearing this kind of combination. I always think, oh, they look so cool. And with the layer of tights underneath as well, you get that extra warmth. But yeah, I like it. It's kind of got that bit of a, this is probably an ancient word to use, but a bit of a kind of a grungy look about it, which I think makes a change, I suppose, as much as anything. But it's such an easy dress to wear. This is really, really super comfortable. I haven't got any special knickers on or anything to kind of take away, so it's quite forgiving around the stomach. Well, at least I think it is. I might change my mind when I see the video, but yeah, so I'm quite taken with this. Do I need it? No, I don't, but I am quite taken with it. I mean, like I say, try and think of those as being black and it wouldn't be such an issue. You know, you don't want to see nudie coloured straps. As I say, I either go black or wear a bright colour, but I'd be quite happy with a thin black strap there. I mean, these aren't going to hold themselves up, are they, girls? And this is another black and brown dress. This one is brown with black spots. And I've put this on with the Ava court shoe in nude suede. And the thing about the nude is, a friend of mine said, well, I can only afford to buy one of those pairs of Calla shoes because they are expensive, and they are. They're more than your average shoe, but she wears them with everything now. You know, she wore them to her daughter's wedding with a blue dress because they are nude, so they do go with everything. And this dress is a bit too many frous for my liking. Here's a frou, there's a frou, everywhere a frou. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's not over the top. It's got this bust line here and it's super comfortable. It's £48, I think. It feels pretty actually when you walk and you see that kind of movement in the hemline. And you can see what I mean about the nude, because as well that lengthens your leg because there's no end, as you know, with the, hello Dolly. Hello Dolly. She wants to get in on the act. She wants some Calla shoes. You don't need any, do you, darling? Hey? They're the same colour. These shoes would suit Dolly. Come on. Right. I'm trying to show the ladies the dress. So, this isn't very conducive, is it? But you can see what I mean. It's really comfortable. It's got the long sleeve elasticated here, so it gives you this frill at the end, but they're not silly long. They just are there, easy to pull up if you need to, you know, if you're hosting and you need to be able to get to the sink. Very, very comfortable, very easy to wear. And I do like, actually it's growing on me, this dress. I like it. So, still got more to show you. I told you this was a large haul in my haul, and it is. Go with my large collection of Calla shoes. So, hope you like it. This dress is £46, and I'm pretty sure it's viscose. Why I like this dress, it's just an all year round nice dress. You know, it's not Christmas, it's not winter. You could wear this any time of the year. And it's got this double layered collar effect here in a, is that brown? I think it's brown. Yeah, I think that's a chocolate brown. It's got like a 3/4 length sleeve. It's gathered onto the waist here, and then it's bias cut skirt. It has got a side zip, but I didn't need to undo that because it just slipped on quite easily. So if you struggle with side zips or whatever, this, you know, should be okay. It's a 16. It feels absolutely fine. What shoe shall I put on with it? I'll put on the nude ones again, I think. It's nice, isn't it? It's really easy to wear. You could so happily put a little jacket over this. Plenty of room in it. Excuse me. Plenty of room in it for a 16. And as I say, you could always pull these sleeves up and let that drape down if you wanted to have more of a half sleeve look. They're not tight on me, and I've got fairly chunky arms. So it's a really versatile dress because it's an all year round dress. There's nothing about this that screams winter apart from maybe the colour, but you know, that's not even the thing, is it really? It's not black. It's a lovely brown. It's almost a brown going into a maroon, It might be maroon actually. It's very hard to tell, isn't it? But you can see what colour it is. But as I say, there's plenty of room in it. It's not tight at all. And it's very, very comfortable. And with the nude shoes, it looks kind of lighter, doesn't it? But you could wear this with boots as well. It's not, you know, it doesn't have to be a dress. It has to be a dress because it is a dress, but it doesn't have to be court shoes. It could be flat sandals. It could even be trainers if that's the look you want to go for. So I'm not sure what I've got left, but I will show you in a second. I like this. This is little spotty top. This is built in, this slip, so it hasn't got the straps. Drives me mad. That dress, trying to make sure that my arms were through the little thin straps in the right place was a bit of a nightmare. This Dolly wants to go out. Now this jacket is expensive. It's rather lovely. It's velvet. It's leopard print, and I put these on with my jeans because that's the look that I want to go for. It's kind of, I'm scared to say this in case my kids watch glam rock. I didn't say that out loud, okay, but or do I just look like mutton? I don't know. So I'm going to put it on first of all with the Calla boots that are so comfortable because they've got that lovely round toe, so nobody's arguing with my toes. And they've got the very cool zip at the back. They're so easy to put on and off. No contortions required, which is just as well because my contortion days, even if I had dressed like Jackiet Maker, my contortionist days are over. So this is a kind of, I'm not going to say it again, kind of smart, dressy jean look. I mean, maybe these aren't the right jeans, but you know, you get the drift, what I'm trying to do here, I hope. So it's that kind of juxtaposition, kind of workwear almost with the leopard print. And so that's taking it one way. And this jacket is so nice, but I think it's £85, although I think I got 20% off. That still is a lot of money, isn't it? Mum will hate it. Then I'm not asking her to wear it, am I? And again, ignore the nude straps, but a very easy little top to put on with black trousers or like I have with jeans. And which shoe should I put on with it now? I'll put the black court shoes, the low black court shoes on with it. And another look again. I like it. As I say, I might wear kind of smarter jeans, more of a straight leg jean or black trousers, but I like it. That's really kind of brings it down, doesn't it, to not particularly dressy at all, but dressy enough. You know, if you're just going out for casual lunch or something, but you just want to look a little bit elevated, or let's even go with trainers and see what that does. It takes a little while to get your eye in, and then you start seeing it all over the TV and social media, and then before you know it, your opinion has kind of changed. If you let yourself open your mind a little bit, you know, you have to open your mind. You can't just stay stuck in a rut. So I think that's what ages you, actually. Oh, I've gone a bit dizzy now. So I've just put trainers on now. And as I say, maybe with a smarter jean, but still jeans, with these zip-up trainers, which are so comfortable. I've got these in grey suede and white leather, and I wear these all the time. So the only things I haven't actually tried on here are these, and these are also amongst my favourites. You can see they're dirty, proves I wear them. They're such a lovely colour, aren't they? Like those baubles I showed you. I'm loving this soft green. So easy to wear. Let's just pop that jacket back on. I need to decide what I'm doing. I need to decide what I'm doing on so many levels. Maybe not the velvet with the trainers, but I think you can certainly wear the top with the trainers. And you know, if you put like a black belt on here or a silver belt or whatever, you know, you just change it up accordingly. So I think that's it. She says as she thinks. Well, I'll just try this on with it as well. This is another look again. It's a lovely day out there, even if it is chilly. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So that is it. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget the discount from the, let me get it right, 21st of November to the 1st of December. There's 20% off across the site, and Helen 5 gives you another 5% on top of that, which is incredible and the time to buy. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it was long, but there was a lot to show you. Thanks for watching. Bye.